Is aging all in our head? Let's talk about it. Hey, welcome back to Anxiety Makes Me Poop. We're going to talk about real life, anxiety, poop, all the fun stuff. Thanks for joining me again and again every week and every time I record. I have been sick for 3 weeks since taking vacation with my family. I have what I think is long COVID. I can't breathe at night, all that fun stuff. So haven't really been able to do too much, haven't been able to work out, haven't been able to do pretty much anything. I did a running race. I like to run last Saturday. I ran 5 miles in the morning for practice and then ran a 5K at night and could not breathe all through Saturday night. I was so wheezy. Oh my gosh. It's just been a mess. I'm a mess. I've just been a mess. On Tuesday, my husband had shoulder surgery, so I've been taking care of him, but man, is he a trooper. He has had no pain really, and just hanging out in the living room, we're just keeping him comfortable and stuff while he heals. So nothing much more to do after a surgery like that. He's getting the stitches out on Wednesday and starts doing some cardio after that. And then of course, physical training and all that fun stuff. So, but we were talking this morning about how age, we were saying, oh man, I can't wait to get muscle back. And, I had surgery in October. And before that, I had on and off 3 years of just constantly being in pain and being sick because of my uterus. Go listen to that episode, or, I'm sending off phase 2 of my book on Amazon if you want to read exactly what happened and all that kind of stuff. But I really haven't weight trained since October. I haven't really consistently ran every week, and I'm feeling it. So I'm going to be 50 this year. If you're on the Clopen effect, you listen to that one. I'm actually only 39, so don't tell anybody. And then my husband was talking about how he hasn't been able to lift because he's had this bum shoulder, and we were talking about age and, oh man, we don't want to lose our muscle and all that kind of stuff. So I thought, what a perfect thing to talk about. Is aging all in our heads? Is it going to be hard for us to get back to working out? We really want to start working out because we have a Caribbean cruise next year and we want to make sure we're looking the part, all that fun stuff. You know how you always set those goals. Obviously we were not body shaming ourselves or talking about anything. We were just talking about how we would just want to get stronger. We've always been into sports. We've always been into fitness, and we just want to get back. But it's been a rough year or two, right, for both of us. So here we go. So I'm turning 50 this year, and honestly, I feel like I'm just getting started, which is nice. But in my head, because I had surgery in October, because I really haven't been doing stuff, I'm thinking, yep, I think I'm tired because I'm turning 50. Or I'm starting to say that stuff out loud. And I thought, nope, I'm not doing it. And sometimes I hear people say, oh, I can't keep up with those young ones, or I can't keep. And I actually want to fight that, because what's really going on in our minds? It's a lot of fear around aging, right? If we're at that age, if you're younger, awesome, enjoy it, but listen to what I have to say, because this is the psychology of aging. We have this fear around aging that doesn't actually come from our bodies. It comes from society telling us we're supposed to freak out when we hit a certain number, right? Oh my gosh, happy 40. Let's have a celebration because it's all downhill from here. Or when my husband turned 50, someone told him, you're halfway there, huh? Like, halfway to what? Like, don't say that. The truth, aging is natural, but the narrative around it, right, means that we're irrelevant or done growing, or it's just totally made up, okay? Studies have shown, and I'll share where I got some of these studies, Time Magazine, some quotes from some famous people, all that fun stuff. Studies have shown that people who think positively about aging actually live longer. Like 7 years longer. That's huge. Look it up. So yeah, maybe aging isn't just physical. Maybe it's mental. Maybe we need to manifest that it's just a number. The next level is amazing. I'm turning 50. I can't wait. I already am setting a plan on how I am going to feel my best in October when I turn 50. Maybe it's cultural. Maybe it's just a mindset that we're finally ready to throw away. Let's throw it away today. Let's talk about busting some aging myths. Okay, I'm going to say some myths, but I'm going to say the truths with it. This came from Time Magazine. This came from WebMD. This came from just Googling a whole bunch of stuff. You can look it up. First myth: you can't learn new things when you're older. That is a lie. I have an uncle that never stops reading and learning and applying new things to his businesses, and he's in his 80s. He has never stopped learning. I look up to him immensely. The truth is that older adults are out here starting new businesses. They're writing books. They're learning TikTok dances. Like, no joke. Truly, I follow a couple people that say they're 88 years old. They do not look it. They do not act it. It's because it's a mindset. So the myth is you can't learn new things. The truth is, yeah, you can. No matter what your age, no matter what your level. How about another myth? Your body is falling apart, or it has to fall apart. Okay, sure. We change a little bit, but the truth is movement, hydration, getting the right amount of sleep, and your mindset makes a huge difference. I have an older friend. I'm going to say older than me friend. She's in her 70s. She's running 50-mile ultra marathons. In trail, in snow, whatever she feels like. She looks fabulous. I have a friend in her 60s also running 100-mile marathons, ultra marathons. I follow them all the time. It's unbelievable. I have another friend that lifts, that speed walks, that runs. He's in his 80s. You would never know it. He's a poetry writer, and he is a book writer. So if he's not running, he is retired from his job. He was an engineer. So he writes poetry, he runs, he lifts. You would never know his age. Okay, another myth is it's just too late for me. It's too late. I will never get that. I'll never learn that. Truth is, it's never too late, ever. Are you still breathing? Are you still waking up every morning? Then it's not too late, period. So, all right, so how do we stay young? Like, how do we, you may be thinking and listening to this and going, well, my body's aching. It's telling me, well, go drink some water. Don't drink coffee. Don't follow in my ways. I drink coffee all the time. Let's talk about what we can do to stay young. It's not just looks, but in spirit, energy, joy, right? Happiness. If you're constantly down because of your age, if you're constantly saying, oh, I can't keep up with them, let's stop that. All right, let's stop that. Here's a few things that you can do. Laugh every day. Watch a comedy. Talk to somebody that would make you laugh. Real belly laughs. Watch something stupid. Make fun of yourself. Believe me, it all counts. Laugh every day. I laugh every day. We do. Almost every day I have one where I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard because either Steve says something funny, or I just find that something's funny, or I remember something that's funny, or I watch a stand-up comedian. I laugh every day. People around me laugh every day. You know who laughs every day is Cass. She's unbelievable. She's always got the belly laugh. She's always making me laugh. She'll call and say something, tell me something funny, or she'll text something, or her sister's super funny, or bestie's super funny. I just love it. I just love it. You have to laugh every day. Please do. Please step away from the grind, from the negative, from everything, and laugh about something today, please. Find something funny. Number 2, move your body. Go for a walk. It doesn't have to be CrossFit. My daughter does CrossFit. It's unbelievable. I've been actually thinking about doing that again. I'm a little scared. I'm doing exactly the opposite of what I'm telling you. I'm a little scared to do it, but I'm going to do it eventually. But listen, you don't have to do CrossFit. You don't have to do the P90X beach body stuff. You don't have to do, I love that kind of stuff. You don't have to do any kind of kicks or join some kind of class. You can take a walk. You can dance in your kitchen. You can stretch. There's so many YouTube videos out there where you can just stretching. Do me a favor. Do not look up stretching in your 50s, stretching in your 60s. Just look up stretching and see what you can do. Don't put a number to it. All right? Just move, basically. Just move. If you can't go for a walk, maybe you can do some arm movements. YouTube it. Find something that you can do. Number 3, stay curious. Ask questions. Try new things. Learn a language, a hobby, or just a new TikTok filter or a new Instagram filter, or just post something fun. Just do it. Stay curious. Ask the questions. Make sure you're asking questions to the people that are going to give you the right answers too, please. Number 4, go to bed. Get some sleep. Your brain and body need rest to repair and to think and to glow and to manifest positivity and to keep going. Get your sleep. I'm a terrible sleeper, so I have to follow my own words right now. I'm a terrible sleeper, but guess what? Today's Sunday. I went to bed late last night because I couldn't sleep, but I did not set my alarm. I didn't have any noise. I had the door closed, and I woke up naturally. It was 8 o'clock. That is late. That is late for me. But I feel pretty good. And today's going to be a great day. Number, whatever, 5, 6, I don't know, hydrate. Water is underrated. Oh, I hate drinking water. I'm just going to say it. I hate drinking water. I would rather have an iced coffee, but listen, I have one iced coffee and then I drink a whole bunch of water. And maybe I'll put just a couple drops of some healthy, flavoring in there because I get sick of the plain old water. But water is underrated. It keeps your skin clear. Your digestion moves and your energy stays up. It really does. Check it out. Look it up if you don't believe me. Put that iced coffee down and go drink a bottle of water or go drink, you'll fill it up somewhere, a cup of water, whatever. Lastly, hang out with fun people. You know who drains you. Don't hang out with them. You know who lights you up. Go hang out with them. Choose wisely. Choose your friends wisely. You got a coffee club. You got a running club. You got a writer's club. You got a socials club. Go hang out with those that are positive. Get off of those social medias that are negative. I follow two cities where I live and then one where we always visit. And I follow them on social medias. And the people are so negative there. I have to snooze them for 30 days sometimes. Sometimes I just go on there to see events and stuff like that. But I cannot read the comments. The people are so cranky. Get away from your phone, people. Get away from your computer. Stop posting negative things. And they add in all the same stuff that's going on in the world. And sometimes you just don't want to hear it. So hang out with fun people. And, sometimes you can find quiet joy. I love this. Put on your sunscreen and go sit in the sun. Get your vitamin D. Go take a walk or go outside and smell the air after it rains. Go pet a dog. Go pet a cat. Go look at the birds. You don't have to chase young. You are young when you're present, right? You don't have to chase it. You don't have to say, I can't do that stuff. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling that. Absolutely not. You're putting a number on yourself. Don't do that. All right, so here's a couple things I talked about. This one's from Cameron Diaz. She says, embracing aging is a gift. Be thankful for where you are. Be thankful for what you've done and what you're going to do. People are starting to speak up more about this. Those that we grew up with, right, on the big screen or on the TV or whatever, they're starting to say, embracing aging is a gift. Paulina P. talks about being sexy and confident in her 50s. Do you do your hair? Do you put on makeup? Do you dress to impress, basically, right? More and more people are deciding they don't care what the world says about age. They do what they like to do, what's good for them. If you dress clean, if you dress nice, you're going to feel clean. You're going to feel nice, right? Freshen yourself up. Put lotion on. Whatever you got to do. You're allowed to show up as your full self at any age. Gray hairs, laugh lines. Ooh, I got a lot of laugh lines. And I'm totally fine with that because I've done a lot of laughing in my life. I've done a little bit of sun damage too, but you know what? I see a doctor for that. No big deal. Anyways, manifesting your moments. All right, so before we go, I know this is a short one because it's just one of those things that I wanted to touch on. Let's take a moment to breathe in some truth. Let's just call it manifesting moment. Anytime you need this, anytime you feel achy, anytime you feel like you can't keep up, anytime you're aging yourself, I'm putting that in quotes, say it out loud, write it down, whisper it to your dog, I don't care. Get it out into the air. You ready? My age is a number, not a limit. Repeat that. My age is a number, not a limit. I am vibrant. I am capable. I am full of life. Embrace every year, every month, every day, every hour with laughter, curiosity, confidence. We are not getting older. We are getting better. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Speak that out into the world. You're not aging. You're getting better. Talk to you next time.